YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Style Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Well, as you can see, something told me to go, and it was right on the end of the song, Nothing Left to Say by Mint Condition. And that could be anybody's energy, right? This could be your person's energy towards their karmic. They have nothing left to say because they're infatuated with you, collective. They're infatuated with you. And you this single and abundant divine feminine energy right now. Being seen as a deep being. And they said they cock blocking, y'all. Okay? They cock blocking. Now, I don't know why my nose has been trying to stop up today, of all days. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And you know, it's crazy because I got completely distracted just that quick. We not going to start like that, though. So the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is I Used to Love Him. And I got a chance to hear the part where she says, now I don't. And that really could be your sentiment, collective. You used to love somebody and now you don't. Because remember, we walked in on that nothing left to say. And somebody said that, you know, I don't want to keep repeating it because I think that's something that YouTube policy, they don't want us to say too much of. But y'all know that what that card said. Somebody want to come in and, you know, shut it down because they still love you. And right now, the song that was before that was Higher Than This. So you see, I done got pulled away for a whole song, y'all. Higher Than This came on after Nothing Left to Say. And y'all see, shoot, even when I started the video, I didn't have my candles lit. I was lighting them on the camera. Trying to catch up. Collective, all of those are signs. And it's telling me that you higher than this person that's infatuated with you right now. But they're seeing you as this deep being. I mean, you practice self-love and self-acceptance. You know your worth. You know who you are. You don't need anybody's validation in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You could be with somebody or not be with somebody. It would make you no difference, right, collective? But this is somebody who's going to be watching and blocking and calling you from unknown callers. They probably already doing it. Fake texts, spam numbers. Has somebody been playing on your phone, collective? It's getting serious for somebody, collective. You don't love them anymore, but they still love you. I gotta say my prayer. Holy angels of the white light, my ancestors, my spirit guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to him 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, collective, I think I'm going to have to do it. I really wasn't trying to do it because I wasn't trying to affect my psychic abilities. But even being a little congested is affecting my psychic abilities, y'all. So I think I'm going to have to do it. We going to have to get the Benadryl, y'all. Uh-huh. But Spirit was telling me just now that somebody, excuse me, y'all, could still be in a toxic love. Because remember we heard the song Nothing Left to Say in the beginning of the video? They might not have nothing left to say to a toxic love. Now, feeling like maybe that toxic person was blocking them from you. They could be realizing that the person they were with was blocking them from you, collective. Yeah, that's the energy. And let me see what's on Spirit Radio. We have I Used to Love Him still playing. That must be the murder mix, huh? The extended version. Okay, there we go. Epiphany. I'm leaving. I can't make this up, y'all. Somebody is having an epiphany and they're leaving that toxic love. And see, I've been sitting here earlier today. It keeps replaying in my head, hypnotic love. Somebody feels like you're their hypnotic love, collective, and they're having the epiphany. But collective, I don't know. Is Spirit trying to warn you to pay attention to the red flags? This could be somebody coming in being deceptive. This could be somebody who could be cheating on someone else, trying to come towards you. Yeah, they didn't want me to tell you that one. They about to be deceptive and still come in towards you, trying to block new love or just anybody in general from coming your way. Spirit's telling you to listen to your guidance. Listen to your intuition. Stay on this spiritual journey that you're on. Continue to have faith. This is somebody who, collective, it came out in the reverse and crossing. They got a lot of controversy going on. But it came out in the reverse and crossing. It's giving me the energy of somebody who Spirit don't want you having no parts of this, which is why it came out crossing. Because someone could be bringing in a scandal. Somebody who, it says disbelief, but in the reverse, is that them now wanting you to believe something that they're telling you? Hidden things revealed in the reverse. So this could be this person trying to still hide some stuff from you. That's why they calling from the unknown caller collective. That's why somebody might start playing on your phone, and that could be their toxic lover. Like, these people are very childish. And now there's controversy going on behind the scenes. That toxic love probably trying to put you in the controversy and make things really messy, which is what you don't need to be dealing with in this single and independent energy that you in. Single and abundant energy that you're in. Spirit told me to take those two and this one. Okay. The ex, your ex, their ex. Wow. See, we got the deuces covering the ex. I can't make this up. Somebody probably just walked away from their ex who they felt like was a toxic love. But collective, this is somebody who just might be unemployed right now after doing so. They on hard times right now and seeing you as their real love, the real deal. This is somebody who feels like y'all have a true bond, collective. This is a divine union between you and them. This is how they feeling. But collective, you might still be caught up in the middle of a scandal. If you deal with this person, collective, there's still scandal going on here. Maybe this person trying to get out of this situation with their ex and still trying to keep things, or they were trying to hide this from you, but maybe now it's being exposed. Somebody's getting exposed, which could be the reason why your person is leaving an ex. Hey, we gonna find out. We gonna keep going. We gonna clarify this, y'all. Because as we can see, it's some drama. Somebody don't have a car right now. Are they having car issues? Something might have got repoed. For all we know, you could be the person that's being repoed out of this person's life. Because they over here looking at you like real love right now. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone set my heart free. Real love. Hey, y'all. Spirit is trying to let you know that while this person is searching for a real love, there's a happiness hater behind the scenes. And it's this person's ex. I'm telling you, if you get involved with this person, y'all gonna have someone stalking y'all connection. Giving money covered by photo proof. Getting evidence. Ooh. Is Spirit trying to tell us about some scandal going on? Where somebody was getting money? Maybe for some things that somebody got some photos of? Is that the scandal? Somebody been out here doing things they wasn't supposed to be doing, and there's some photos. Somebody got evidence. Collective, I seen one more card flip over that I didn't see earlier. Ego. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I gotta do it, see? Like I said, I don't know what's going on. But hold on. See, yeah, I don't like doing no video with a cold, y'all. This is no bueno. Now, I did take my Benadryl, so hopefully it'll kick in shortly. But Spirit was telling me while I was blowing my nose that whatever this is that this ex did to them, it done hurt this person's ego, y'all. Somebody's ego is hurt. Wow. Bottom of the deck, y'all. We have played out energy. Ooh. Somebody who, I don't know if they thought, hey, I don't know why I heard my spirit guy say pimping. I heard it like somebody thought they was a pimp, and I don't know, somebody was doing something where it's some photo proof of them doing it. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation right there. Like somebody might have been doing something with somebody else. Or I don't, giving money. You see what I'm saying? Like some type of transaction that happened here. And now this person, they ego is hurt in this relationship. And it almost made me feel like somebody wanted to work with another pimp. Or, maybe this person's game wasn't, good enough. And now there's proof of this person that's their ex now connecting with another pimp. Or something crazy like that, y'all. I don't know. We gonna keep going, y'all. Because, what kind of scandal involves somebody giving money, right? For like a service or something? Y'all say, follow me now. Giving money. A ball of money. A big wad. And now there's somebody still moving under fake accounts. But then we got the question marks next to the fake. Or are they really fake? Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Maybe you know or they know that their ex could still be spying on them. Bottom of the deck. The happiness hater. I don't know. I'm trying to get more of the story here. Like, what kind of drama then broke out that somebody's ego is hurt, or now their ego getting in the way of the relationship? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta take it how it resonates. But I think somebody got some evidence of maybe their ex possibly giving money to someone else. I don't know, y'all. And that could have hurt this person's ego. That could be the drama that's going on behind the scenes, which they could be trying to get out of, with it being in the reverse and crossing. Whoever's in your energy is trying to get out of some controversy right now, but they still dealing with an ex that's still, spiritual broke when I said that, an ex that's still stalking them, or shall we say spying on them, because they don't want to see this person happy without them. This is somebody who just might still be trying to kiss this person's ass right now. Dirty offer. This could be somebody that they know is coming back in with a dirty offer. But they don't want that person. They want you. They want the deep being. They want this Nine of Pentacles energy that they see as real love, the real deal. But this is the current controversy that this person is going through right now. They trying to get away from an ex that's spying on them. We got two cards that came out in the reverse, and it landed on all three of these cards right here. The giving money, the ego, and the controversy in the reverse. We have the wolf in sheep's clothing in the reverse, covered by scarcity tactics in the reverse. Wow. I just heard this ex was pimping them with scarcity tactics. And that's why this person is broke right now. They lost their pimp card, y'all. Pimp down. They unemployed. This is somebody who was living beyond their means with this ex of theirs that's still spying on them that still might be thinking about coming in to kiss their ass because they don't want this person to be happy with anybody else. The cyber bully. Wow, you see that, collective? See, and I usually don't channel the masculine energy all the time. But today, this is sounding like what a divine masculine could be going through with a karmic, y'all, that is being bullied by their ex. You are being bullied online, or they has suffered from it, etc. So they are experiencing cyberbullying right now, or they're suffering from it. Wow. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this is somebody who sees you as their true love. It says true bond, unbreakable. They feel like y'all have an unbreakable bond, collective. But you, this deep being, you love yourself right now. You said you don't need nobody but you right now. Book of Spells. When I split the deck, and it says learn. But look how we got the 44, and then we split the deck to the 22, which is half of the 44. Book of Spells. Learn. Is somebody learning how to do spell work, collective? Towards a deep being? We gonna find out. We clarifying this controversy in the reverse. The sacred vows. Energy. And this card says commitment. But collective, I can't get away from that number 15 being on the bottom of that card right there. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it is starting to slow up just a little bit. Thank y'all for checking on me. No, here we go. So, yeah, that number 15. It says commitment, but it's given contract. 44 to the 22. Maybe this was a contract that someone made. I feel like with the devil. Sacred vows. This is somebody who look like they looking at all the planets in the universe here. But then I don't know, is that one of them? Oh wow. She got some messages written in her hair, y'all. Wow, those words are tiny. But it says, refuge. I vow to seek shelter from everything that is, y'all, when I say these words are tiny, I can't even believe I was able to read that, y'all. What I told y'all. Resilience. I vow to remember my strength. I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship. Ooh. That enters my life. Y'all, hey, I'm gonna be really straining my eyes for real. But see, commitment, the sacred vows. Maybe this is divine feminine energy at the bottom of the deck here, because you are still fulfilling your part of the sacred vow to stay in your light energy. This is somebody who may be in devil energy, obsessing over your energy because they see you as their real love. But they not doing too good right now, collective. We have, see, and maybe this was the agreement, the contract, the sacred vow that this person would, or made a pledge to, you know, the dark forces. And see, and I'm hearing that hypnotic love song in my ear. I ain't going nowhere but hypnotic love. So this person who could be in this dark energy made a sacred vow to try to get your soul, collective. And they turn to the Book of Spells. I'm trying to take it back to the energy, y'all. When we split the deck, we seen the deep being compared to the Book of Spells. The 44 to the 22. And then we seen commitment, the sacred vow. So, and I told y'all, this was like a contract. But this could have been a dark contract for somebody. Familiar. Even this says deep bonds. Underneath the hanging bones. And the hanging bone says, seeing the signs. But you seeing the signs of skeleton bones. Somebody's shadow. Remember we saw the red flags energy? Rewind the tape. Somebody who, wow, we got moon water at the bottom of this deck here. And this card says reset. Somebody got to do a reset, right, collective? This person who's in their shadow, possibly now looking at the light of the moon, seeing the light. Didn't we have Epiphany come on Spirit Radio? Yes, we did. Somebody's epiphany under that moonlight. But now they got these shadows that have been left behind here, these bones. this history, this scandal. Y'all, this card came out in the upright and crossing, touching the ego card and the hanging bones. Mud and moss. And this card says stagnation. Somebody who's stuck in mud and moss. That doesn't sound like a good place to be stuck in, huh, collective? There we go. The salt energy. Y'all remember we seen that in my other reading. You got your boundaries up. This salt card says boundaries. You have boundaries in place. This person's controversy and scandal, Spirit said they don't want you in any parts of that. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. But this is somebody that's seeing you and them having a deep bond. You're familiar to this person now. But see, even this image kind of looks like she's holding the ghost of the fox, right? Like the fox looks like it's his ghostly image. He's in his dark self. And this person, I believe, is still in a dark place and in a dark space because they got these hanging bones. That they can't, that you can't unsee. Right, collective? Because you're seeing the signs. Which is why, with this 10 being on that card, it gives me destiny and fate. Fated for you to see the signs when it comes to this person and keep your boundaries up because you know they dark. You know this person is still operating in their shadow and they still got drama going on behind the scenes. They trying to get away from somebody so that they could maybe get to you, but that person is still lurking, crossing the veil. And this card says mourning, crossing the veil. This person looks like, wow, we see like a shadow standing next to the person that's looking in the mirror. Like there's something else, someone else standing next to that person. It's kind of giving me the energy of, like, you're the ghost now in this picture that they've lost. Because you're in the white here. Y'all see the white ghost next to her? Crossing the veil. This is someone who has lost you. I think because they were more concerned about their image, what they look like in that mirror. That's why they might be in this stagnation energy, collective. Mud and moss energy. I feel one more nose blow, y'all. I can't even lie. This came out of nowhere, but it was really hot today. Witching herbs. We have nourishment. Hold on, y'all. Nourishment. Okay, y'all. So it's almost kind of giving the energy of somebody needing your nourishment, needing and wanting your witching herbs so that they can heal. But collective, there's it said 27. I thought it was going to say 21. I was already seeing the world card on that. But 27 is 9. And 9 is hermit energy. Ooh, spiritual burp as I say that. Somebody could be watching you, nourishing yourself, and possibly seeing you, let's just say, for example, as a healer. Moon water. Seeing that they could probably reset with you because you're the real deal, the real love. They know that their real love could heal them, and they want to be healed from this shadow self energy that they're in. But it starts within. You gotta love. Wow, now y'all see, I was trying to split the deck. See how this Nine of Pentacles energy went through an ascension? But look how Spirit dropped a card on the table. And it looks like it's in the reverse and crossing. And it landed on the kissing ass and the fake accounts. Wow, we got the fake accounts again in the reverse and crossing. Well, social media accounts now in the reverse and crossing. So this is almost kind of giving me the energy of somebody not being able to watch you from social media accounts. They were, but now they're not. I'm going to keep that card, y'all. Somebody that was watching you, now they're not able to watch you, collective. I wonder why. Maybe because they need to focus on themselves in order to heal. That part. You know, if they too busy watching you, they're not healing. So maybe somebody is now focusing on themselves. Well, if they are, they're still confused, collective, with the up in the clouds at the bottom of the deck. This is almost giving me the energy of somebody who's, you know, we seen the delirium keyword for this card here. Somebody might be out of their mind right now, collective, with their head up in the clouds. Maybe they can't handle what they're seeing on social media. We have this card that landed in the reverse and crossing. Wow. We got the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. I almost kind of feel like this is Spirit telling us that this is their person still watching them. Maybe that's the reason why this person isn't watching you, because they got somebody watching them. This Knight of Pentacles that took forever to want to come in with that pentacle. They got somebody heavy on their heels, collective. But see, look at how we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is trying to do everything in their power to get back to you, right? But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. They're in this stagnation energy. I'm so sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm almost out of here. This person is experiencing the scales being balanced. They're getting karma because they knew they shouldn't have got back with an ex. But this is somebody who may have only wanted that ex because that ex could have been giving them money. Maybe they were the ones getting money from the ex. And now, I don't know, somebody else got evidence on them. Maybe the evidence was this person watching you. Stalking you on social media. Spirit told me to take this card right here, y'all. Four of Swords. This is somebody who has to heal, collective. This is somebody who is being put to rest in your life. Because they've lost you. They were too focused on themselves with this crossing the veil energy. And for me, crossing the veil is like, you know, when you see past the veil, but when you cross it, it's like you look over, right? They looked past, they looked over the veil and only saw themselves, which is the reason why now they're mourning. They're mourning the loss of you, but they have been put to rest. So see, this could be this person that's trying to get away from a karmic and can't. But the whole flip on the story right now for me is this person could now be your ex that wants to come in and kiss your ass. That could be watching you from fake accounts. still wanting to bring in that pinnacle, but can't, because you've said deuces. I mean, it's a lot of messages that can come through. Queen of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. You got your sword up against this person, and the reason why you got your sword up, because if we add these 4 swords to her sword, that makes 5 swords. You know this is somebody who likes to play mind games. So you had to put them to rest, right, collective? Right. There you go. Sweet old you, collective, coming through in this Queen of Cups energy. Covered by the innocence. Sweet old innocent you, collective. Put somebody to rest. Yes, you did. Because you are a divine feminine. And you know your worth. And that's why you leaving somebody out in the cold, collective. Wow. Look how Spirit made me drop those cards on top of that social media. Page of Pentacles. Somebody still wants to bring in their pinnacle, but collective, they're a page. They're not a king or a queen. They're not even a knight. They coming in as a page. Collective, let me roll this dice and get up out of here. They got a cyber bully on their heels that's watching them. So they trying not to watch you because they don't want that happiness hater talking any more shit. Using whatever scarcity tactics to keep them. But we do see the wolf in sheep's clothing in the reverse. Maybe they did let this person go. Or maybe this is somebody seeing someone was a wolf. Or better yet, they're not seeing that somebody's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Possibly still thinking somebody's a sheep. Wait a minute, hold on, right? Hold on. See, it almost kind of gives me the energy of somebody who thought they could still come in running some game on you because they broke. Because they have hit hard times. And we seen that with that Queen of Swords to the 4 swords. But that was a whole other message that Spirit was giving me with that wolf in sheep's clothing in the reverse, covered by the scarcity tactics in the reverse. Somebody who still wanted you to be this innocent sheep. And we see how the innocent card came out, right? To the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who thought they could still run game on you. A past energy, but you still leaving them out in the cold, collective, as we can see. Now, I rolled the dice, y'all, so I could get up out of here. We have Aquarius energy on top of this 4 swords. We have the 11 in the upright and crossing. And we have Jupiter energy in the upright and crossing. So this is giving me the energy of the star with this Aquarius energy. Somebody who really needs to heal. And that is what's happening because they being put to rest. But this is justice. And we seen that come out in the tarot. This is justice being served. That someone have to watch your life from the outside looking in. They gotta watch you be in this Jupiter energy, which is good luck, good fortune, growth, and expansion. Somebody got to watch from the outside looking in. You have growth in your life. You have good fortune. And you have expansion in your life. After possibly choosing someone else for money. Choosing to be with someone else for money. And now they going through a hell of a scandal right now in their life. But you not involved. You single and abundant. And doing your thing right now, collective. Maybe spirit is going to send in a real love for you. But nope, that right there, that desire card, is showing me a past person's energy that is self-pleasuring, intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. So see, yeah, you got a past person who's desiring you still. But they're being left out in the cold, collective. And that's fate. I can't make it up. I'm going to leave it there. Much love and light, collective. If you still here, you know what I need. Hook me up. Please and thank you. And if you need a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Y'all, I got to blow my nose again. I'm trying to get out of here. Till the next time, love and light, and namaste.